Good morning, Brother James, Mr. O'Toole, members of the class of 1967, members of the faculty, members of the board, parents, friends, and welcome members of the class of 2017. Each of us has a story, our own story. We each have our own videotape, if you will. The beginning to our story, for the most part, is blurry and out of focus. We cannot exactly recall how our story began, but instead, we trust in loved ones to give us anecdotes of our early years. While we may not be able to recall much from our early lives, we're able to gain a general idea of who we were at a young age. Up until August 27th, 2013, our videotapes had chronicled each of our individual story. We had yet to all have that certain thing in common. However, after walking through the front doors of LaSalle College High School for our very first retreat, we had that one special thing in common. Our videotapes, for the first time, had intertwined. Our brotherhood had begun. While this videotape metaphor applies for most of our life experiences, there is one significant factor it fails to portray. Sure, we all saw the same things that day, but we did not feel the same way. A videotape simply shows the images captured, but our feelings bring them to life. I'm sure that our first retreat evoked incredible amounts of emotion in each of us. Some of us were excited and ready to start. Others were nervous and intimidated. We all looked at LaSalle as a new opportunity, a fresh start. Since that warm, rainy day in August, we have intertwined our videotapes each and every day. Our videotapes have captured moments that will never be forgotten. Whether it be in the classroom, on the field, in the lab, on the stage, or wherever this journey has taken us, we have seized moments that will stay with us forever. From countless hubcap victories to jaw-dropping performances and outstanding test scores to amazing robotic creations, we, collectively, have left a positive mark on LaSalle. Friendships, accomplishments, and triumphs will live eternally. Good or bad, funny or sad, we have lived and learned through a very special experience, a LaSallian education. The videotapes of our lives cannot see into the future. We do not have a fast-forward button. Unfortunately, we do not have the option to skip ahead and see what the future holds. Instead, all we can do is rewind and watch what we have already experienced, such as learning from mistakes or celebrating huge accomplishments. Fortunately, we have an incredible educational foundation as well as an embracing community of brothers that extends far from this room. No matter our situation, we have someone to turn to at any given moment. So long as we stick together as brothers, we will never be alone. It is comforting to know that LaSalle has given us a solid base for the new adventures we will embark on. However, there is still an aura of insecurity. While we need to retain the information taught in the classroom during our time at LaSalle, the following are lessons that we have all learned that must not be forgotten. First, keep moving forward. Even in times of loss or worry, even if a goal seems out of reach, keep moving forward. If we can keep moving forward through life and trust in ourselves, life will make more sense. That being said, do not forget about our past. It is very easy to lose touch with who we truly are. To forget our past is to forget where we came from. And to forget where we came from is to forget LaSalle, these 4 years, and the people we shared it with. By moving forward and staying true to ourselves, our purpose will eventually become clear. Next, embrace the uncertainty. Like I said earlier, we do not know what life holds. It is a complete mystery from which we get no warning and no second chance. Sometimes, obstacles will be thrown at us that we will not understand. Endure the storm to better appreciate the rainbow that follows. Just as John Lennon once famously said, "Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end." Make use of each experience to its fullest potential. Embrace the plan God has set before each of us. If we can embrace the fact that this life, in and of itself, is uncertain, then we will better move past the challenges and obstacles set before us. Finally, and most importantly, continue to love. Our LaSallian education has taught us so much about loving others. As a class, we have participated in numerous service activities over the past 4 years. From the Bronx to Arizona and Bolivia to Puerto Rico, we have taken part in summer service trips that have allowed us to submerge ourselves into unique cultures. Unlike most schools, we do not have a required amount of service hours to graduate. Yet, we still have students eager and ready to help others. This occurs because of the sheer, pure love that we hold deep in our hearts. If we continue to live our lives as loving and caring human beings, we will create a world better than our wildest dreams could ever imagine. 40 years ago, David Bowie said, "We can be heroes, just for one day." I strongly believe that LaSalle has instilled in each and every one of us what it takes to leave and be heroes. As individuals, we are capable of living incredibly successful lives. As friends, we can continue to share in unforgettable experiences. As classmates, we are able to expand our knowledge to positively impact those around us. As brothers, we have the ability to help each other grow and prosper outside of these walls. As a community, we can forge a world full of love and compassion towards others. This does not end here. Our stories do not end right now. Our videotapes will continue to record. We will continue to create new memories as well as relish in the old ones. We can continue to grow and live in the image of St. John Baptiste de La Salle. We can go and inspire by example. We can be heroes, but we should not limit ourselves to just one day. We can be heroes forever and ever. What do you say?